Alright, gonna start on this thing again. So I've got this mocked up. This is, I'm gonna have to change my design a little bit. Basically this will sit on the welding cart here, and this will sit like this. So what's that's gonna mean? Actually, it'll be like this. Okay. I'm going to drill my bolt holes to bolt onto the top, so this will bolt on and this will angle it. So the MIG welder is going to be cantilevered out over something like that. So technically, this side's not supported. I've got a little bit of this strap. I'm going to just extend a little support out, and do that. And then I'll have the plasma about a 1/2 inch in between them. That'll sit here. And then I'm leaving room for a TIG welder assembly here. And I'm leaving a little bit of extra room in case I get a new plasma and it's a little wider. So that's what this whole mock-up's going to look like. So now the next thing really is to weld this piece of strap onto that. So I have a nice wide bolt surface. Get all that welded on, ground down real nice. And then to kind of extend a piece, cut this out and extend a little piece out to catch that. So I'm going to work on that next, clean everything, and then I'll tack all this on here and worry about getting it mounted on that cart, and then I got to build a bottle holder. So let's get this done next. Alright, so here's what we got. I welded this up, grinded it all off so it looks nice. That's going to cool for a minute. I'm going to take some of my strap, cut a piece of my strap up then, and get that lengthened so it works. So I'll work on that right now. So getting ready to weld this. I got this tacked up. This thing bent like a banana, but I'll get it straightened out when I bolt it on there. So I'm going to tack it, pull the clamps off, and then I'll weld that inside, weld the top, and then grind it down. I got that on, welded, grinded down. That's as good as I'm going to get it for now. That's got to cool. So this one, I'm just going to check to make sure I have this all laid out correctly. And then this one I'm going to mark and drill some holes on it to bolt it onto this table. And then I'll get that bolted on. Once that cools, I'll drill and mark those. I'll mark and drill those holes and bolt that on. And then I'll work on getting our cutter and our welders and stuff all mocked up on there. So that's what we're gonna move on to for right now. Okay, got my holes marked here. Gonna go take them over to the drill press and drill them out.
Let's be honest, you can be driving at sort of like
right here. Get them drilled out now. Well, that's what we got. Rip them holes out real quick. That thing works wonderfully for drilling holes. Way better than by hand. So come over here.
We've been watching it in Luke now for about 3 or 4 minutes, and he has not dropped below 100 miles an hour. And he's climbing again now, 124, 125, 126, 127.
And perfect. Perfect. So, how hot's this thing? Oh, it's nice and cool now. So, that guy's gonna sit right there, like that. Obviously the MIG welder is going to sit out here on this end then. Bottle holder will be over here. So let me mark these guys and I'll get those holes drilled yet. I get these drilled and then we'll bolt all this down. Alright, got them marked. Come back in here to the drill press and get these hammered out. That bit really crooked. It was really crooked. There we go. Way better. Okay. All the holes are drilled. Now I'll go find some bolts and bolt this whole thing together now. So I got the all bolted on there now, real nice and tight. So I already got this cleaned up and ground down. I'm just gonna clean the top up, clean this rail up with the grinder, and then I'll start figuring out how I want my MIG welder to sit here on this one first, and then we'll go space it for the TIG. I'm sorry, for the plasma, and we're not going to put anything over this area right now for the TIG welder because we don't have that yet. So let's get this cleaned up and get going on that. Alright, so I have this lined up and sort of centered up here perfect. So I'm going to tack this, straighten it out, tack everything in, and then I'll finish weld it once I get the other piece on too. Alright, I got that side tacked on. So now, let's get this side tacked. We got to clean this up yet, but I want to leave about a ½ inch spacing between them. This one's got like a little pressure valve we want to kind of be able to read. So I think that'll work. Leave about a ½ inch between them. I might just come over an inch and leave that because I was trying to leave enough room for a pretty big TIG welder if I get it, which I think I'm good. So let me mark this, get this cleaned up here, keep going. Alright, so I got these tacked on pretty good. So now I really need to pull this plate off and finish weld all them over there on the engine table, or on the welding table, and then probably let these cool and then start figuring out a bottle mount on this side. So it's almost 3 though, and we've got my father-in-law's birthday today, so I'll probably put another 20-30 minutes in on this, and then I'll go get cleaned up. Look at that, ready to weld, so let's get that finished up. And then I think we'll start sketching up a bottle mount. Alright, so let's take some measurements now. It's all welded up. Let this cool. Let's go take some measurements on what we need for a bottle mount. Figure out how to make a base, because what I want to be able to do is hold 2 of these same size bottles on here. I don't know. I think you need a different gas blend for a TIG welder, but either way, it'd be nice to have a second bottle anyways. So 2 bottles on that new welding part would be really nice. So figure out a mount for that. Alright, so I just took some measurements and kind of sketched this out real quick. The bottle is about an 8-inch round cylinder. I think it's technically like 7 or 7.5, but if I do an 8-inch, basically if I take a piece of angle, you know, and that comes in, I'll do a piece of 1.5 inch angle. So it's got an 1.5 inch lip to sit on, and I do it so that way I'm 8 inches, and I put 2 of them together. This is, my drawing skills are getting rough on this. Put 2 of them together. We'll measure 16 inches by 8 inches. So I'll mount it on the bottom of my cart. Out 8 over 16. Bottom of my cart measures 19. So we'll have 1.5 inches in on either side to keep it centered. And when I do it, I'm going to angle the bottom up So the cylinders sit in there on like an angle and follow the angle of that cart that goes up. I think that'll look nice, and then I can strap it around there really nice and secure. I'll make some sort of probably collar that goes around them, and then a chain as well. I kind of think that'll be like a really nice way to have it work. But I'm gonna save this up here for tonight, and we'll pick back up probably tomorrow, or well, probably tomorrow, with where we're at with these. So.